Hello everyone, good morning. I hope you're all doing good today and ready for the next stage of our preparation for the project. By now, I believe you have translated the article that I have selected for you. I only wanted you to translate between 150 and 2,000 words. You can translate anywhere between the two, yeah? And now I'm going to show you a little bit of how we can edit our translation. However, this time I don't want you to edit your own translation. I want you to edit your fellow group members' translation. The first person will be edited by the second person. The second person will be edited by the third person, and so on and so forth. Now, in order to edit the work of your friend and to get the experience of an editor, this is what I want you to do. I want you to prepare one document file, one Word document file, and you need to have 3 columns, like what I have over here. You have 3 columns. The first column is for the English text. Separate the translation into sentences. So one row like this should only consist of one sentence. And then in the second column, I want you to have a place for the draft. This is what your friend has translated, okay? And the third column will be for the edited version. This will be your version. This is what I want you to do. This is just an example from an article that I have selected. This article is about artificial intelligence and how it is used in the visual arts industry. Now, put all of the sentences into separate rows like this. And then in the second column, put your friend's translation. Here I already have the translation, but it's just still white. Now, this is what I will do, okay? I will make it into like this, and this is a standard. As usual, when you translate into Indonesian, set your language into Indonesian. So here, still like that, select it like that, and then pick Indonesian. This will help you a little bit in seeing if there is any typographical mistake or if there's any typo in Indonesian. Like here, you can scan through it, and yeah, here you have multimodal. Should we use it like this, or should we use another term? That's your decision. But at least we know if there is any typographical error. Okay, that's the second thing. Now, here are the stages of editing your friend's work. First of all, like what we have learned, okay, we need to read the entire section that we will be editing. If here you have, say, how many sentences is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I will have to read the 6 sentences. I will read through it and make sure I understand the content. The second thing is, as usual, we need to look at the technical terms, the terminology. For example, in this one, we have artificial intelligence. This is a technical term that will appear, well, over and over. So we need to make sure what translation we will use for this. Artificial intelligence, maybe in Indonesian, we can use kecerdasan buatan. So that's our standard translation. And then creative practice in visual arts. Visual arts is a technical thing. How should we translate it? Maybe seni visual. That's our decision. Okay, as usual. So you find all of the technical terms, and if you are so kind, you can give a highlight like this. And after that, you keep going and find all of the technical terms. Then comes the third stage. What is the third stage? It's analyzing the sentence structure, like what we have done. if we read this sentence, we need to know which one is the subject. Here we can easily find that technologies related to artificial intelligence, that's the subject. What is the verb? Here the verb is have, okay. And then everything else is the object. This is something that we will need to always do whenever we edit something, because that's also what we do when we translate something. We need to make sure that the meaning, we can catch the meaning, okay? Now, like this, the growing number of research initiatives and creative practices that emerge in the intersection of AI and art motivates us to examine and discuss the creative and exploration, blah, blah, blah. Now, we need to find in this sentence which one is the subject. After reading it at a glance, I could spot that this is the subject. This is a skill that we need to always train. We need to be able to identify the subject as quickly as possible and as accurately as possible. And then after that, we look at the predicate. And then we look at the object. If we have subclauses, we also need to be able to identify those subclauses. Right. And then third, we are done already with the terminology, with the sentence structure. We are now ready to edit the translation. Now we look at the translation here. Teknologi, we know the meaning of this already. Now we go to the translation. Teknologi yang terkait dengan kecerdasan buatan berdampak kuat pada perubahan penelitian dan praktik kreatif dalam seni visual. This looks okay. The structure is, the terminology is fine. We have kecerdasan buatan, we have seni visual, so it's good, aman. Now we come to the sentence structure. Is the sentence structure okay? Teknologi yang terkait dengan kecerdasan buatan atau AI berdampak kuat pada perubahan. Okay, the sentence structure is good. I think it makes sense. Now, is there anything we can add here? Maybe this is a matter of naturalness, okay? In Indonesian, when we say berdampak kuat, we can use pada, but it would be nice if we can say berdampak kuat terhadap perubahan penelitian dan praktik kreatif dan seni rupa. So if we want to edit it, it will be like berdampak kuat terhadap perubahan penelitian dan produk praktik kreatif dalam seni visual. Okay, this is great. Then we come to the next part, like this one. Meningkatnya jumlah inisiatif penelitian dan aplikasi, and so on and so forth. That's what you will be doing, everyone. Okay, make sure that the subject, the terminology is good, is correct, and then the sentence structure is correct. After that, you can go to the naturalness, which is the next level, like what I just did. It just so happens that the translation that I have started here is kind of acceptable. Please bear in mind that there are possibilities that your translator might have missed the translation of the terminology and the sentence structure. So that's what you will be doing. You will need to check the translation and make sure that it's accurate. All right, let me now repeat once again the stages that we have to go through in editing our friend's translation. The first one, read the entire section that you will be translating. It would be even better if you read the entire article. Second one, identify the terminology of or technical terms that you can find in that article. The third one is for you to find the sentence structure, and which includes identifying the subject, the predicate, and the object. Third one, you can start translating, checking the translation of your friend. That's what you will need to do, everyone. I hope you can gain an experience of being an editor in this activity. Right. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon in the comment section. Bye.